Hello, my name is Michelle White with Equity Union, and if you're thinking about selling your home this year, today's video is for you. The real estate market has changed significantly over the last few years. We're no longer in the market where homes were selling instantly with multiple offers and buyers willing to overlook flaws just to secure a property. Today's buyers have more options, more information, and higher expectations. So if you're planning to sell, the question isn't simply, can I sell my home? The question is, how can I position my home to sell quickly and for the highest possible price? Today, we're going to cover the top 3 mistakes homeowners are making when selling in today's market. And we'll also talk about one of the most powerful tools available to sellers, home staging. In fact, staging can make such a significant difference that studies show staged homes can sell substantially faster and often for more money than unstaged homes. So let's dive in. Before we get into the mistakes, it's important to understand what's happening in the market. Inventory is growing in many areas, which means buyers have more homes to choose from. A few years ago, sellers could put almost any home on the market and expect immediate attention. Today, buyers are comparing homes side by side. They're evaluating price, condition, presentation, and value. When buyers have choices, the homes that stand out get the most attention. The homes that don't often sit longer require price reductions or end up selling for less than expected. The good news? The sellers who are succeeding today aren't doing anything extreme. They're simply adapting to the market. Let's talk about the first mistake that can cost sellers thousands. One of the biggest mistakes sellers make is pricing their home based on what their neighbor sold for several years ago. I hear this all the time. Someone says, my neighbor sold for this amount in 2022, so my home should be worth even more today. Unfortunately, that's not how buyers look at homes. Buyers are shopping in today's market. They're comparing your home to what's currently available, not what sold years ago. When a home is overpriced, several things happen. First, it gets fewer showings. Second, buyers may not even see it if it falls outside their search criteria. Third, it can sit on the market long enough that buyers begin wondering what's wrong with it. Ironically, homes that are priced too high often end up selling for less. This happens because sellers eventually have to reduce the price after losing valuable momentum. The first few weeks on the market are often the most important. Pricing appropriately from the beginning is one of the most effective ways to maximize your results. Let's move on to the second mistake. Pricing appropriately from the beginning is one of the most effective ways to maximize your results. Let's move on to the second mistake. The second mistake is skipping repairs that today's buyers expect. Many sellers assume buyers will overlook minor issues, but today's buyers are paying close attention. When buyers walk through a home and see deferred maintenance, they start calculating costs in their heads. A dripping faucet becomes, what else hasn't been maintained? A cracked tile becomes, how much money will I have to spend after closing? Even small issues can create doubt. Touch-up paint, loose hardware, or burned out light bulbs. Individually, these may seem insignificant. Collectively, they can influence how buyers perceive the entire property. The best approach is to walk through your home as if you're seeing it for the first time. Ask yourself, if I were buying this home today, what would stand out? Making strategic repairs before listing can often produce a strong return. This is because buyers feel more confident making competitive offers. A home that feels move-in ready creates excitement. A home that feels like a project often creates hesitation. The third mistake is playing hardball with buyers. Now, that doesn't mean giving away your home. It means understanding that today's market requires flexibility. Buyers today are negotiating more than they were a few years ago. They're asking questions, requesting credits, and looking for value. Sometimes sellers become so focused on winning every negotiation point that they lose sight of the bigger picture. Imagine losing a qualified buyer over a relatively small repair request. That buyer may move on and your home may sit on the market longer. The most successful sellers understand that flexibility can actually protect their bottom line. A reasonable negotiation often leads to a smoother transaction, fewer delays, and a successful closing. The goal is to sell the home under favorable terms. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful ways to help your home stand out: staging. With more homes on the market, presentation matters. Buyers aren't just buying a house, they're buying a lifestyle. They're buying a vision of what life could look like in that home. That's exactly what staging helps create. According to industry data, staged homes can sell significantly faster than unstaged homes. Some studies show they can sell up to 73% faster. Think about that for a moment. Less time on the market can mean more buyer interest, less stress, fewer carrying costs, and greater negotiating power. And there's more. Data also shows that mid-level staging can provide up to a 350% return on investment. Let's look at a concrete example. If a homeowner spends approximately $4,000 staging a $400,000 home, the potential added value could be around $18,000. That's roughly $14,000 in additional profit. Of course, every property is different, but the message is clear. Strategic presentation can have a meaningful impact on your results. One of the biggest misconceptions about staging is that it's expensive. The reality is there are options for almost every budget, from professional to virtual staging. Simple updates can make a dramatic difference. Decluttering and removing excess furniture helps rooms feel larger and more inviting. Furniture flow is key. Deep cleaning helps a home photograph better. Neutralizing spaces helps buyers envision themselves in the home. The goal is creating an emotional connection. An emotional connection often leads to stronger offers. Let's recap what's working for sellers in today's market right now. The sellers having the most success are pricing for today's market and taking care of important repairs. They remain flexible and focused on presentation. These aren't dramatic changes. They're strategic adjustments that can make a substantial difference in your final sales price and overall experience. The market rewards those who adapt. If you're thinking about selling this year, I'd be happy to help you create a customized strategy. Every home is different, and I recommend a personalized consultation. If you'd like to discuss pricing, staging, or find out what your home is worth, give me a call or send me a text. You can reach me at 760-799-0560. Again, that's 760-799-0560. I'm Michelle White with Equity Union. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. And remember, who you work with matters. I'll see you in the next video.